What up, it's Kufa. While out of town for the holidays, I decided to try Maegu, after hearing someone label her not just S tier, but demon tier. There was no shot we let that ride without getting our paws on it. The purpose of this video will showcase skills and protections available to Maegu currently on Black Desert Mobile. Now, we know it's mobile, but BDM skills on other classes do in fact have heavy similarities to those on BDO. Mobile is missing Rabams and C skills but have their own system of passives and additional PvP damage to pick up the slack. Take the following with a grain of salt and theorize how you think she'll play on PC this January. After this short non-sponsored introduction of her skill kit, we'll dive straight into the PvP. There I'll show you just how much of a problem I became in 1 week. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they got thumbs right. I'm saying my thumbs, bro. I don't know, man. Some of these poor dudes already level 90 plus but stay sunbathing in a PvP arena. Okay, we're already derailing. Now, the skills shown are not yet max level. Ask me how many hours it takes for capped skills. Just kidding, don't ask me. Again, the numbers can be taken with a grain of salt but may give us an idea on how skills could look on PC release. Moonstruck is a ranged super armor HP recovery on hit. The animation locks upon use with a KD on second hit, AP up on hit for mild overall damage. Super armor during the skill. Stun on hit. Burn damage per 1 second for 3 seconds. And DP up on hit for low damage. Sunflesh acts as one of our main engage or gap closers with a return to point of skill activation following first hit. Much like Succ Hash's Hourglass. Return has a max range, so is used more so as a block jump. Going so. This shit hits much like Succ Sorc's Black Wave. Echoing Souls obliterates HP bars from long range, unprotected with AP up on hit and movement speed down on enemies, all while spitting Naruto's final fox form out the palm of your hands. The Fox Spirit matches your damage, doubling the overall skill damage. The Fox acts as a brief summon familiar, making this Maegu's heaviest hit. Petal Storm, a 2-part skill. In PvP, we lock part 1 to utilize part 2's KD on hit. Super armor while in life, though mainly for PV only. Burn and movement speed down on first hit for mild damage with a heavy AoE that offers lingering damage in the affected area. Oh boy, mom, look at this damn thing. Find a synonym for insanely and attach it to the words range AoE KD. While a bit slow on its wind-up, Earthbound's animation locks but chunks for decent damage. Unprotected and a solid KD to yuck out for re-CCs. Sometimes used in catches but still not Maegu's primary CC catch. Elusive dash. I frame movement into super armor during first hit. Movement can be rotated 360 degrees, assuming it will be camera movable on PC with the possibility of mouse movement. Movement speed up and bleeding and stun on hit for decent damage. One of Maegu's bread and butter for skill chaining protections. The name Delusive comes from its common skill combo with Sunflesh's return. A succession decays comma slash, if you will. Sky Pounce. Raise your undies with a total of 3 gap closing movements and 2 attacks. Sky Pounce offers I frame on all movement, super armor and bound on both attacks, as well as comboing with Sunflesh's return acting as a protection extension. Maegu's bonus skill for recovering cooldowns on core skills while remaining protected. Severing Swipe. Man.
Can you say mid? Say it. Mid.
This stiff is so mid. They left the category blank where it decides if the skill is PV or PvP. The initial wind-up is a bit slow to call it a re-stiff, but even then is useless compared to Sigil Shot. Mid. Sigil Shot. Bread and butter. Except it's the butter cause it goes on the bread, you feel me. But heavily, like we do in that name. Sigil Shot is an unprotected range stiff on first hit and daze on second hit with target DP down. The animation is much like Ninja or Kuno when throwing knives. Sigil Shot is spammable and is used as our main CC catch in small scale. Fox Flames. PV only, but perhaps we see more use of it on PC. Attack range up with burn on first hit. Fox Flames provide Maegu's largest ranged AoE for mild damage with a float on last hit. Godling Orb. Demon Mode. HP recovery per 2 seconds for 10 seconds, all AP up, crit damage up, and Black Spirit rage damage up. Maegu's buff also shows evasion cooldown -2 seconds. On BDM, evasion is our usual shift to SDW equivalent. Theory craft with the possible conversions, if any. How you will. Fox Orb. Demon mode. That's cute. Demon is an understatement. Maegu's passive Fox Orb offers an array of skull-spewing death threats. I can confirm we will not see these buffs on PC in their entirety, and that's because we're BDM skill kits lacking missing skills like previously stated. Labams and C skills BDM makes up for by funneling 69 or more skills into a single skill known as their passive. But, thank the Lord there's a but. As shown in other class passives like Sorc, Striker, Mystic, No, the list goes on. We can see none of these passives offer a unique mechanic like Maegu's. Maegu's passive offers multiple buffs and enemy debuffs, but with what could be a new stacks mechanic. It'd be no surprise as in previous class releases we've seen new matches in each. Corsair's Guard Break, Drax Mana Steel, Woosa's Damage Deflection, all of which have never been seen before their class launch. A few months back, a friend and I theory crafted over a possible system for Succ line. Give her a stacking mechanic that ups damage per stack, whether it be caused by hits or CC. The conversation was brought up quite a few times and among different people, which would later reach the forums in a detailed post on how the new stacking system could fare for line. Now I may hold my breath, but if Pearl Abyss did happen to take the system into account, not only would that be sick on all kinds of fuckery, but it would be safe to bet Maegu is the PvPer of the 20. Enough from me. Here's the skills in 1v1 arena. See you soon, kings, queens.
Shawty turn around, don't stop. Baby, I've been too much in my mind, no lie. I know what you wanted, but I'm coming for the top. Get 100 bands, I'll be shining like a rock. Now she give me top, no fucks given. She want it bad. Turn the lights out, baby, come into my head. Wanna feel you naked on my body for the rest of the night. 4 or 5 clip, won't you take my fucking life? I'ma lay low, foot on the gas. Wanna be my friend, better take off the mask. Take off your coat, I'ma take off the vest.